Hi, welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about virtual humans are becoming influencers in the metaverse. The metaverse is an imagined virtual reality world where people interact with each other through digital representations of themselves. It's a concept that goes back to the early days of science fiction, but it's now becoming a reality as more and more people use virtual reality to create their own unique identities in this shared virtual space. The world of advertising is changing. We've seen it happen with influencers who have created their own followings and command large audiences, but now that's happening on the virtual level. Influencers, brands, and agencies are using VR technology to create digital versions of celebrities, virtual humans, and these virtual influencers, or VIs for short, are becoming influential in the metaverse. The metaverse promises identity fluidity. In the metaverse, you can become anyone you want to be. And that's why virtual influencers are so appealing to brands and agencies. They can be created to look and behave in any way that the creator wants. What's more, virtual influencers can be managed more easily than real-life influencers. As influencers in a shared virtual world, they can command top dollar for sponsorships and product placements. This trend has implications for brands and consumers alike that you should know about if you're interested in staying ahead of the curve when it comes to the growth of the metaverse. Influencers on social media are people who have built up a sizable audience that is engaged with their content. A virtual human influencer is a digital creation that has a sizable audience and is engaged with their content. Influencers are not necessarily celebrities or people who are famous for one thing, but rather regular people with a talent to share. They have fans, and those fans follow their social media accounts to stay up to date on the influencer's latest posts and updates. Influencers often create content based on what interests them. There's no limit to the kinds of things you can make. Some examples include cooking tutorials, makeup tips, and vlogging about your travels around the world. You get the idea. Because these influencers have a large following, brands will pay them to mention their product in post. You might be wondering, why would brands spend money to have a virtual human influencer mention their product? The answer is simple: because it works. People trust the recommendations of people they follow. Even though virtual humans aren't real people, they are still influential. This allows brands to reach more people at once than they could ever hope for through traditional advertising methods like commercials on TV or billboards by the roadside. Imagine a character that is created in the metaverse, sporting a brand's clothing line at a meet and greet. This would be a great opportunity for the clothing company to get its name out there and to have potential customers see its product in a positive light. With the metaverse, the possibilities are endless. For example, a musical instrument brand can sponsor a virtuoso to play their product in a concert that people can virtually attend. If a company wanted to showcase a perfume, they can have a virtual influencer wear it to events in the metaverse. In a fully immersive metaverse, there will be endless opportunities for brands to get their products in front of potential customers in ways that social media and other traditional marketing methods cannot even come close to rivaling. However, the technology needed to address all the human senses still needs to be developed. But for now, these virtual influencers are building their celebrity status through mediums such as social media or YouTube. Virtual influencers have been used in advertising campaigns for quite some time now, but recently there has been an increase in chatter about them on social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That's because these digital influencers have started attracting thousands and sometimes millions of followers who engage with them daily through comments, likes, and shares. And since many of those followers are real people who spend their free time consuming content from virtual influencers, we may soon see VIs becoming more and more popular. People don't seem to care if they are real or not. As long as the community is formed around the influencer and there is free value being provided, people will continue to engage. These VIs exist only online and are created using computer-generated imagery, CGI. They have a large following because their identities can be crafted specifically to target certain demographics. This allows brands to appeal to a much wider audience than they could with traditional marketing techniques. For example, a company that makes athletic apparel could create a virtual influencer who is an avid runner and yogi. They can be created to look like their ideal demographic and programmed to provide advice on how to live a healthy lifestyle. This would be a great way for the brand to connect with potential customers who are looking to get fit. As their influence grows, they can be seen wearing the brand's products in posts and even collaborating with the company on marketing campaigns. Additionally, since VIs are digital, they can be present in multiple places at once and can be available to their fans 24/7. This is a huge advantage for brands because it allows them to reach more people with their message and to do so more frequently. It's no wonder that VIs are becoming increasingly popular among marketing professionals. Unlike regular celebrities who have real bodies that appear on camera, VIs don't need flesh and blood actors. Instead, they're just computer files. Because they don't have any physical body parts like arms or legs, they don't need makeup artists or stylists either. Anyone can become a virtual influencer or even create a group of them if he/she knows how to use software such as Maya or Unreal Engine. These types of software make it easy for anyone with basic computer skills and enough knowledge about 3D animation techniques. To summarize, the metaverse is an imagined shared virtual reality world, and influencers are gaining popularity in it. Virtual influencers, VIs, are computer-generated images of people who live online and influence the culture of this imagined space. When working with a real human influencer, brands constantly run the risk of human error. An influencer may run into a scandal that hurts the brands they represent or say something that offends a target market. Virtual influencers don't have the same risk because they can be created to look and act however the brand wants them to. They're created using CGI and can be programmed to behave like humans. As technologies such as motion capture, AR, and VR become more realistic, the line between what is real and what isn't will continue to blur. This could lead to even more popularity for VIs as people become more comfortable with interacting with them. The sky's the limit for VIs, and we're only just beginning. Even aliens, animals, and robot virtual humans are getting in on the act. Yes, you heard that right. Aliens, animals, and robots are becoming virtual influencers. We may even see VIs take on more human-like roles in the future, such as giving advice or offering customer service. As you can see, these influencers have the power to onboard the masses into the metaverse, and more people become comfortable interacting with these possibilities. What do you think about this trend? Let us know in the comments below.